Hi, my name is Cat, and I'm sharing today a practice that I received with my teacher, Lynda Caesara. And this practice is a pathway to presence, a pathway to embodied presence, centering our attention in this physical body while connecting with ground and nourishment and taking up the space that we're already taking up fully with our own being, knowing what we want and moving with more grace and clarity in this life. So, if you'd like to join for this practice, please find a comfortable seat. Be comfortable. Let's begin by bringing our attention to the bones of our spine. These are hefty bones. Bringing our attention to the bones at the top of our spine, where our skull, the back of our skull, connects. And tracing these vertebrae down through the neck, through the upper back, through the mid-back, and the low back, all the way down to the tailbone. Letting our attention inhabit the bones of our spine. And then extending into the bones of our pelvis and our hip bones, into the joint with the femurs, the upper leg bones, and letting our attention move through those upper leg bones, down through the knees, through the lower leg bones, into the bones of the ankles, the feet, the toes. Noticing what it's like to have attention centered in your torso and in each of your legs. Finding where your 12 sets of ribs connect to the back of your spine, and following those ribs around the curve of the back, the sides, and to the front, where they connect to your sternum, up to your collarbones, and out to your shoulders, where your attention can extend down the bones of your upper arms, the bones of your lower arms, into the bones of your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Feeling the bony structure of your body supporting you, and how within that structure there's all these experiences of aliveness. Tingling, heat, cold, pressure. And that this aliveness are pointers to this animating force, this essence of your being that's not repeated anywhere else in the universe. And that this essence, this unique you-ness, is already in your body. It's already in your bones, without which you wouldn't be alive. And when your attention is centered in the bones of your body, including the essence that's already in your bones. This is a practice of core. Noticing what your experience of this practice is as a felt sense today. From the core of our body, we can extend to the core of the earth. One way would be to imagine roots growing from the bottoms of your feet and the base of your spine. Rapid, impervious roots that move easily to the center of the earth. And you could imagine that as an iron core or granite boulders. But the roots wrap snugly, firmly, because each of us have a spot on this earth. It's our birthright to be connected, to be nourished and supported. And so we get to wrap tightly and securely to the center of the earth. We can also tune our attention like we're tuning a radio station, already including in our attention what it feels like to be in a physical body, and then tuning down to the radio station of the crust of the earth that includes the vibrations or all the ways the rocks are, the way dirt is, the way clay is. Tuning to the radio station of the crust of the earth and letting our body, our physical body, be in dialogue with that radio station, to be in dialogue with rock and clay and earth. And noticing that there's a different rhythm, a slower rhythm that's nourishing and supportive. And we can continue to tune that radio station to the core of the earth and allow our body to tune to what we might imagine the heartbeat of the earth would be like. And from this connection to the core of the earth, we can draw up earth energy, supportive nourishment up through our roots, into the bottoms of our feet. Just like plants pull resource from the earth to support and sustain the cells of the plant, drawing up earth energy into our feet, our lower legs, our upper legs, pooling in the pelvis, in the pelvic bowl. Bathing the digestive system, supporting, nourishing the musculature of the front body and the back body. Supporting and sustaining every cell of the body, including all of the organs. The chest area, the lungs, up into the shoulders, cascading down the arms, into the hands, maybe out the palms, out the fingertips. And while earth energy is rising up through our legs in support of our core, we can bring our attention out to trace the edge of our energetic space, about arm's width out to the sides, to the front and to the back, about 1.5 feet above the head and below the feet. This discerning, flexible membrane is here to contain our energy, to contain us, and to protect us, to buffer our internal experience. Within my energetic space, it's like my own bedroom. I get to fill it with myself. And so I trace the edges all around me, ensuring that they are smooth, that any holes are closed. Attending to the front as well as the back. And knowing that it is designed to suit me, and I can make requests about how I would like to be held by my edge, how I'd like to be supported, how I would like this membrane to be negotiating how the edge of my being meets the world. Noticing what my experience to edge is like today in my felt sense. And bringing our attention again to this unique sense of our own being, our essence. We might say our name quietly to ourselves as a doorway, as a pointer to that which is uniquely us, and know that anything that doesn't match that frequency is invited to, that's in our space, can go down into the ground or return to where it came from. I get to fill my space entirely with me. So however I like to imagine sweeping or blowing or colored bubbles of any other imprints of other energies, I can imagine them leaving as I attend to the front of my space, to the back of my space, to the sides, above my head, below me. Fundamentally differentiating between what is me and mine and what is not me and mine. I get to fill this space of my physical body, of my energetic body, with what's me. Saying my name to myself again as a pointer to my own essence. This time as a homing beacon, calling back to me any parts of myself that I've left in other moments and other places. inviting them back to integrate into my body, my system seamlessly. Noticing what this sense of filling my space with myself is like today. When you're ready, touching your skin, reminding yourself, I live here. Thank you for joining me.